Hi everybody, welcome back to Motherly Mondays. Sorry we missed a couple of weeks, but we've been really busy around here. And just to let you know, two things. If you don't see Motherly Mondays one week, tune in, maybe the next week we'll have something. But I would like to get people's input, see what you'd like to talk about, because that's one of the reasons that we don't always have a topic to talk about, because we don't hear from you. But supposedly there's a lot of people out there that like to listen to us, so we could use some new, fresh ideas.
This week we're going to talk about gay adoption, and Mom, we know you work in a nursery, so how do you feel about gay parents and, raising a child being a gay couple?
I've gotten so used to the idea because it's not unusual anymore to have, it's either two women or we have surrogates, sometimes there's three people involved in making a baby. I think the most important thing is that the baby is wanted and the baby is loved and of course that the baby is well taken care of. So it doesn't matter to me personally, and I don't think it should matter to anybody else. If it's two men or two women, as long as the baby's loved.
What do you feel about the people that try to take the children away from gay couples?
Well, there's a whole lot of straight people out there that they need to be taken away from, because as we just said, I do work in a nursery. There are a lot of drug babies. There are a lot of babies that, the mothers have already lost children for neglect, and they're straight people. So I don't even think there's a question there. That's where we need to start.
Is there anything you think gay couples should do differently when raising children?
I don't really see what the difference is. I mean, I think it's, through your situation, the thing that I think is harder is when a parent comes out when the child is already 5-10 years old. That's tricky, and that can be, as I said before, if it's not done carefully and gently, I think that can be very harmful to a child. But I think when you bring that baby home right away from the hospital, or when the baby's just a few months old, if you're adopting that way, the baby doesn't know any different. All they need is love and attention and nurturing. And I don't think it matters if it's two men, two women, or what. They just need the love.
When do you think someone knows that they're ready to be a parent? Like, when should they wait?
Well, that's different for everybody. But in my opinion, when you realize that the world doesn't start and end and revolve around you, that's when it's time to have a child. Because once you have a child, what you want and when you want to do it, it's all second. It has to be all, in my opinion, it has to be all for the child. So, you're not going to sleep. You're not going to go out on weekends at your every whim. You're going to have to wait for the child, and because you got the next 18, 20 years to take care of it. I have one other thing to add. As far as having, and I have changed my opinion just because I have a gay son, and I've opened myself up to something that I was not familiar with. But as I learn more and more, I realize that they're just, straight people are just like gay and lesbian people. They're just people. They're good, they're bad, they're weird, they're wonderful. But people are people. And as long as you're giving love and acceptance to each other, there can't be any harm in that. And as far as straight people having children, how many times have, the other spouse, they might have died, you get separated, you get divorced. So that is not my concern as far as if you're gay or straight having children. It's keeping the continuity going and giving the security of a safe, secure home. Because you don't have guarantees in any relationship. But I know one thing, if you have a couple that really are trying, especially like a gay couple that you can't make a baby, so you have to find one in other ways. You'll find surrogates, it's all kind of money involved. And that's, I think, probably a wonderful place for any child to go, where they're wanted. We'll see you next time on Motherly Mondays. Please give us ideas if there's anything you think we should talk about. Bye.